As much as I actually don't want to admit this, sometimes it's my fault. Sometimes I create my own downfall. Not on purpose, not because I feel like I don't deserve great things or because I feel like I'm not supposed to be in a certain situation, but sometimes I go too fast, plain and simple. I push people, I push situations, I don't wait. And sometimes sitting there and doing absolutely nothing but taking it all in is what you need to do in order to succeed, in order to get exactly what you want. So I can admit it, I can be my own biggest problem sometimes. Getting in my head, rushing results, feeling like I have to rush the results, feeling like I have to get somewhere before I even have a plan or have even thought about making a plan, or I haven't even thought about the first step to thinking about how to make a plan for this goal. And all of those really small steps matter. And sometimes I create my own downfall when I try and skip a step that God has planted for me. Not me, because none of this is really my plan. It's just happening. The ideas spark right when God says it's time for it to spark. I'm not this miraculous, being that thinks of crazy, outlandish ideas that are so authentic. I mean, I am, because that's what God has bestowed upon me, but it's not me. It's G. And I have to understand that if I'm rushing his results, all he's gonna do is push me back. He's gonna say, hey, stop. I'm pushing you back a couple feet. Let it breathe, relax, take your time with it, explore, fail, create, go back, double back, finish, don't finish, put it off, sleep on it, wake up on it. He's telling me to do all these things, and I'm rushing it, trying to get to the bigger picture. And I haven't even thought of the first step to get to the goal. Breathe, man. Let it ride. Fail. Do things that you would never do. Say things that you would never say. Who knows what can happen? Push yourself. Go outside yourself. You really, truly never know who you can be when you step outside of yourself. You never know what you can become when you allow yourself to truly fail. You never know what you can become when you actually allow yourself to do something that only the most crazy person that you've met, and you're like, bro, like, why would you do that? And you're sitting here wondering why this person is living all these experiences and doing all these things, is because this person is willing to say, hey, I don't care. I'm going to ride it out. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm not saying to go be a nomad, even though that's genuinely, truly what I would like to be. But I haven't let my guard down enough for me to become a nomad and be okay with a nomadic lifestyle. I plan too much. I jump too fast. I expect the best too fast. That's my downfall. I can be my own problem. Or plain and simple, I could just psych myself out. Because I do that. I psych myself out. I'm like, that would be really hard if you did that, but And then I'm like, why but? Why can't I just be like, and I'm gonna go do it? I don't know why. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, those things have happened. You've made it through. I've been rejected. I've failed. I've won. I've gained. I've made memories. I've laughed. I've smiled. I've cried. So what? I just feel like if I stop, I breathe, I take a minute, and I genuinely I always say, if you stop and think for 3 seconds, that might be my thing now. If you stop and think for 3 seconds, literally 3 seconds of conscious thought, active thought, proactive thought, positive thought. If I stopped and thought for 3 seconds, Lord knows what I'd come up with. Because 3 seconds of negative talk can push you into a hole. 3 seconds of positive talk can lift you up a mountain. I'm telling you. Stop, think, breathe, and stop trying to be your biggest problem. Ride it out, fail, succeed, win, lose. This life is very precious, and we really don't know how much time we have left. So I heard a great word, and he said, what time is it? There's a time between when you're born and when you die. And all the time in between, all the questions you're asking, you often ask, what time is it? And I feel like my time right now, I gotta go slow. And I gotta stop being my biggest problem. Peace and love, y'all. Peace.